What's up, everybody? It's Jack and Dan.
And today we had an amazing day with Dave from Something Fishy.
We sure did. I mean, what an amazing LFS. It's been around ever since I was in high school. This guy was absolutely incredible. We have two videos coming up. One of his actual store and one of the old store that he turned into a hatchery. You guys do not want to miss these two videos. They're going to be coming up. We did basically a part one and a part two, one of the store, one of the hatchery. This guy breeds more Frontosa than I've ever seen anybody ever. Like in the Cleveland area, probably the whole state.
There's about a couple hundred of them.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I mean, not even that. I mean, he had almost as much fish as the Ohio Fish Rescue.
Yeah.
Not as big scale, but he had a couple of arowanas. It was just really crazy. He had a lot of tanks.
You guys aren't going to believe these videos.
Yeah.
We don't want to give too many spoilers.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. You got to see them. They're coming up. While we were there, because we connected and talked and did a video and everything, we said, hey, look, want to get some fish while we're here. Gave us a fantastic deal. We're going to do an unboxing of those. What we did is we got another vampire to go along with the two vampires we have in this 75, because we figure out of the three, maybe we'll have a female. We do have a lot of hiding places and stuff, so hopefully they get along. We'll see. It would be totally awesome to breed them, wouldn't it?
That'd be pretty cool.
So we're going to put that guy in here. We also got some fish for the Green Lantern tank. So let's do an unboxing here and let's see what's going on. All right, now we also, while we were gone, about 2 hours before we got home, we got these incredible boxes. This was something totally separate that totally happened to end up happening on the same day.
Yeah.
These are fish from George at Aquaballs. We are going to be unboxing those, but that's going to be a separate video because we want to feature him and his amazing channel and everything.
I'm not going to say what fish they are yet, but they're cool.
They're awesome.
They're awesome. And he gave it to us for a very good price. A lot more expensive, especially when they're babies.
Yes, really amazing deal. So Pamela was here when we were gone, so she took them. They're, of course, on the front podium where everybody puts our stuff. She brought them in here. They've only been sitting here for a couple hours. We got home. We're going to unbox these guys and then these guys. So bring that one over here. Let's just pop that big styrofoam box on the floor. Lacey, you going to help us open them? Lacey's here today.
They smell good.
Let's see what's going on in here. So one of the reasons that we really like this vampire is because they are hard to find at a decent size.
Right,
this one is about the same size as ours, which is good. So we're going to take him. Go ahead and take that guy, and we're going to float him in here. I'm just going to kind of move this lid off here like that and put it in the back. Yeah, just kind of set him in there nice and easy. Now, here's one of the cool parts about Something Fishy that you'll see in the video when we talk about him. All of his tanks are separate. He does not have a central filter system.
No,
which is
all,
unbelievable.
It's all sponge filters on every single.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got almost 1,000 tanks.
And he keeps them separate. And like the one this guy was in was literally just a couple of fish, and they've been together for a long time. So the cool part is we don't really have to quarantine them because basically they're quarantined at the store. That's kind of how he does it, which is totally amazing.
It's like a farm, but it's humane. It's like, you know, it's like they have enough space and everything.
It's unbelievable.
It's a breed. It's a hatchery, but they love it. It's
yeah,
not bad.
it really is cool. Now these guys, Danikin Aquatics, quite some time ago, sent us some long-finned albino bristlenose plecos, which we love. They were in Jack's bridge tank. We decided, because they weren't getting along that well.
Sitting there in the corner.
Yeah. They weren't getting along that well with the regular bristlenoses in there. We had a lot of males. They were females. They were kind of harassing them. So we put those guys in the Green Lantern tank. And then we added more. So those were regular albino, long-finned bristlenose plecos, two females that they sent us. In here, what we did, you could see one right here on the side. Now, I don't know where those guys are right now. They're probably hiding somewhere in the back. And you can see here, well, here is one of the newer ones. Now, we did get a pretty good deal from, I can't remember where we were. I think we were Best in Pets. And they had a little deal on some longfin. Now, these are the ones with the blue eyes. So we got a few of those and put them in here. And then when we were over there at Something Fishy, he had some of the super reds. So they're like albino, but they look more red.
Yeah.
So he gave us an amazing deal. Oh, there's one stuck to the side. Go ahead and put those guys in there nice and gentle. Is he still on the side or did he go down?
No, he went down.
Okay.
I hope so. Yes, he's...
All right, put those in there to let those float. And again, these guys were totally isolated like in their own tank. He had them for quite some time. He breeds a lot of these fish on his own, which is awesome. So we're gonna let those guys float. We're gonna acclimate them a little bit by, adding a little water and stuff like that, but we're gonna get the temperature and everything resolved. Now, we're gonna be doing a completely separate follow-up on this tank because as you guys know, it's gone through quite a bit of changes. We took all the Tetra out of that tank when it leaked and put them in with the glowfish and everything, and so we'll be doing a whole follow-up, but we just wanted to show those guys. We are going to put them in there, and we are going to be doing a completely separate follow-up probably in a few weeks on this tank and how it's doing and its progress and all the changes it went through since all that. So let's go ahead and we're going to let these guys acclimate for a little bit, and then we're going to do a whole unboxing of George's fish and everything from Aquaballs, but that's going to be a separate video. Let's get these guys in here for this video, though, right now. Okay, so there's one of the Super Reds right there. They really took off. They blended, you can see one in the back there. They blended in pretty quickly. These are the ones that we had gotten previously. These are like the blue-eyed ones from another place. There's another one of those there. So they're all just kind of blending in right away. And, basically we've just got about 3 different varieties of long-finned albino bristlenose plecos in here now. They're all super cute. There they are in a big, this one's on a big algae wafer. So anyway, we'll be seeing how they all get along. It'd be super cool if they could breed. Obviously, if they do, depending on which ones breed is going to depend on, what the babies are like. Look at this beauty. That's one of the ones we got a little bit ago. I'm trying to find one of the red ones, but they all kind of just took off. They kind of went in the back there. But they do look very similar. They just look more on the brown or red side than actually being like white. Ooh, here's one here. Let me see if he'll sit still long enough to zoom in. There you go. So nice long fins, more of a kind of a golden or red color. Okay. So again, we'll be doing a big follow-up on this tank soon, but really, really liking those long fin guys in here with these long fin glowfish and everything. So there's the Corys. I'll do a quick one on click. We're going to be doing a follow-up on these Corys. We got a special food for them actually recently that's new to us. So we are going to be doing like a review on it with these guys. Look at them all going to town. All right, now, as far as this guy over here, this guy seems to be acclimating pretty well. We put a couple algae wafers in here. Now, this is one of the ones we already had. Look at him going to town, right? There's the sailfin in there. She usually hangs out in there. She was kind of out here eating, but she's a little more skittish. Now, the other vampire that we had hangs out in the trunk in there. You can see him kind of moving around. Now, this is the new one that we just got from Something Fishy. And he's kind of chilling out over here. There was an algae wafer over here that he was munching on. Now, hopefully, out of these 3 that we have, one of them is a female. There comes a sailfin. She's coming out. She's like, I want some of that algae wafer. She's quite a bit bigger than these guys. So these guys really clean the bottom and the wood and things like that. But she does a great job of really cleaning the glass. That's why you need to have like a sailfin, because they just keep the tank really clean. So we've got the little log over here as a cave. Of course, inside of these vases, there's caves. And then we have 2 little hidden caves in the back. So hopefully we have a female out of these 3. And maybe we can try to breed these guys. And maybe we'll end up getting more. We'll see, because we like them in this tank. It's doing totally awesome. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to say bye for now, right? Because this video was really kind of a prelude to our trip to Something Fishy and to show what we got there. I could have bought so many things there.
Yeah, it's pretty tempting. There's a lot of cool things.
Wait till you see these, what were they, like blue shadow plecos?
Yeah.
I wanted those so bad. I'm like, oh, we'll come back another time. Like, I don't want to get too much at one time, especially because I knew these guys were sitting here waiting for us. So here's what we're going to do. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hopefully these guys work out well. We're going to do updates on them and everything. But what we're going to do now is we'll have a video coming up on these guys that we got from George. So we're going to do an unboxing and everything, and that'll be coming up in a few days or whatever. So make sure, if you are new to our channel, that you subscribe and hit the bell so you see that. You're not going to want to miss what's in these boxes, right, dude?
Yep.
We'll see you soon, guys.
Bye-bye.